Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Let's Talk About It with me, your host, Jessica. Today I have a really great show lined up for you guys. As you know, some of you have been listening for a while, and if you haven't, I like to do a lot of interviews with student athletes here at Radford to talk about kind of how their sport impacts them and what it means to them. So today I'm joined by a track student today by the name of Sela Beatty. So I'm very excited to talk to Sela today, and hopefully we'll get some insight onto what it's like to be a track student at Radford.
How is that for you? How do you kind of like balance the whole student athlete thing and academics and stuff like that? Is it hard?
Yes, but like I like to use like all 24 hours of my day. So like we on Monday, Wednesday, Friday we'll lift at 7 a.m. and we'll finish around like 8 a.m. and then I have to go to work at 10 a.m. I work from like 10 to 1, and then at 1:30 I'll get treatment in the Denman Center, and then I'll practice at 2:30, and then I get out of practice at like 4:30. And that's usually after 4:30 is usually when I have time to like do homework or like do like other stuff on campus, because like I am involved in like a few things on campus. Like I'm a Chubbs ambassador. I have 2 work study jobs.
Oh my god!
And I'm in like 2 orgs. I'm in Sister to Sister and 100 Collegiate Women.
Okay.
So like I do a lot of things, but I like to use like all hours of my day. So yeah, and then I'm a double major. So yeah, I mean I just do it all, because like I'm only here for like 4 years, so I just want to get it all in.
No, I totally understand that. So you run track and field. So I feel like a lot of people don't really like keep up with track a lot, or they don't really know exactly like, what all that entails. So can you like tell us a little bit about like what you do and kind of what that includes?
So I'm a short sprinter. So anything that's like less than 200 meters. In indoor, I'll run 60 in the 2, and then outdoor, I'll run the 100, the 2, and 4x1.
What are like your records? So you set any for the school, or do you have any like personal records?
Oh, I mean, like I have PRs. Like I think my fastest time I ran was like in the 100 was like a 12:19, and then my fastest 60 time was a 7:89. Yeah, and then like my freshman year, the first time I was on the relay, we were top 10 all time. I can't remember what place we are all time, but we're on there. We're on all time list. So.
How long have you been running track?
I've been running track since I was like 5.
How'd you get into that?
Well, my dad took me to a track meet when I was like a kid, like a little kid, and he's a high school principal, so he'd just take me to all his sporting events, and he saw that I liked it, so he just put me in track camp just to see like how that would go, and I ended up really liking it. And he put me in a track meet like right after track camp. It's called the Commonwealth Games, and I ended up winning a bunch of stuff. So
oh my gosh, yeah.
I just kept doing it.
Did you do anything else before you like became like a sprinter? Did you have you tried other things in track? What did you try?
Yeah, so I was like in between track, I would play softball. Because like in elementary you don't really have like team sports, it's just rec league. So and track is always AAU in the summer, so I would just do rec league softball. When I was in middle school and a little bit of high school, I was a gymnast.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, the gymnast and track pipeline are like so, like most gymnasts are like, I don't really want to do gymnastics anymore. I'll go run track, because I live with a couple people on the team that were like cheerleaders or gymnasts in like the past. So yeah,
I didn't know there was like a pipeline there.
Mm-hmm.
How does it connect?
Well, when you're a gymnast, you do a lot of conditioning, like so you're like in shape for most sports, like regardless, and like if you're like a pole vaulter or like a high jumper, like you know how to jump, you're flexible and stuff, so you can like move your body in a different way.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, and like gymnasts are really strong. Like even though when I was a gymnast, I wasn't in the weight room, like they would make us do like high volume conditioning and stuff. So I just felt like I was pretty strong when I went into track. I could like do whatever when I was in high school.
So it seems like you definitely had like the background for it. So when you're like in season and stuff, obviously you're very much in zone for that. So like how do you kind of get in the zone for the season? Like do you have like routines that you do? Do you have music? Like how do you approach it?
So I make like the night before track meet, I always put my uniform out and I get ready to music, and I'll make like the playlist like the night before.
Okay.
And I'll usually read like a chapter in the Bible right before I have to leave. And yeah, I'll sleep on the bus for like 30 minutes. And then I like to eat gummies like before I run. I really like to do that. Like I'll eat some and I'll eat like fruit roll-ups. When I finish running, it's like a reward that I like finished my race and stuff. I have these spikes that I have. They have 1 million zip ties on them.
Okay.
For like every track that I've been in college. Even though we have new spikes now, I'm still going to take them to get zip ties on them. Like, I don't know, it just shows me how far I've come. So I always take those spikes everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah.
I like that. Are you like superstitious? Were you going to like a meet? Like things have to be a certain way, or you're like, oh no.
No, I mean, because track is so, like, no track meet is the same. Like, I mean, some things can, like, look the same, but, like, when you go into it, it's never the same. You know, because, like, some track meets, you have to wake up at the crack of dawn, or some meets you wake up in the afternoon. So, like, no track meet is really ever the same, you know? You just gotta take it and roll and try to be as consistent as you can, like, with your own personal things that you can control.
Do you prefer like the early ones
No.
or the afternoon? No, not a morning person. Me either. So I completely understand that. Especially to like get up and then have to go run.
Mm-hmm.
That would be. I don't know.
Yeah.
Do you have like a favorite thing, like besides like what you do? Like if you could do something else, do you have one that you're like, oh, I would definitely want to be doing that event?
I want to jump, like be a triple jumper. And I wanted to throw javelin this year. My coach was like, no. And it makes sense. I mean, like, I'm a senior, so, like, how are you supposed to, like, learn that, you know? But
It'd be fun, though.
it would be fun. Like, they look like they have fun, but I don't know. So probably javelin or triple jump would be something I'm interested in doing. And I love to watch the 800. That is so fun to watch. Those people are so fast. It's like they're sprinting with no blocks. And yeah, like the whole thing is a sprint. I don't know how you sprint 800 meters, but there are people who are doing it.
The whole thing amazes me. I'm like such a bad runner. I can't. I would rather just walk it.
Mm-hmm.
But so like when you're like, oh my god, I'm a sprinter, I'm like, you would absolutely crush me. Like you would just take off and I would just be there. So let's kind of talk about like, you know, what kind of track is like for you. So you said like your dad kind of put you into it and you just started to do it and ended up liking it.
Mm-hmm.
So how has that kind of like impacted like you as a person? Like this track, like is it just for fun for you or is it like been something more?
Well, at one point, like when I was in high school, track was like an identity for me. You know, like it was something I clung on to because, like, I mean, I was involved in a lot of things in high school, but like, I don't know, track was just different. It took me places. Like, I went to New York for nationals my senior year. Like, I don't know, like it was just something I needed to have. And then, like in college, track has definitely like given me a platform to like things that I need. Like, we have tutoring in the Diamond Center. So, like, any academic help I need, like, I get it in there, you know? So, like, it's definitely opened me up to, like, a lot of people who are there to, like, support me, which I didn't know that I would have this much support when I first, like, came here. You know, like, I saw it when I visited, but, like, I didn't know, like, how much of it would I actually use. I use it all, basically.
I'm sure it makes like a big difference too.
It really does. Like, I just, like, track has just given me so much structure and support in my life that, yeah, I mean, I really don't know, like, how I would have that anywhere else. Like, my coach, she's definitely, like, done a lot. Like, she supports us to do, like, more than track, like, do well in school, have a life outside of track, you know. So, like, yeah, I really just thank her for, like, you know, the things I've been able to do now, you know.
How about, like, the change, like, is it hard to, like, if, like, teammates, like, transfer in and transfer out, and it, like, constantly changes?
Well, we don't really, I mean, we had a few people transfer, but, like, not a lot, but, like, every year is different, you know, like, my first 2 years, we didn't have, it was just, like, we were the biggest class on our team, so we kind of, like, set the tone, because, like, our class was, like, really good when we first got there, you know, and so my sophomore year kind of, like, stayed the same, like, with us, but, like, last year we had this group of freshmen come in, and they, like, changed like thinking. I'm so serious. Like the freshmen we had, even the freshmen we have now, like they're different. Like they are fast. Like, and I'm just really glad that we have our underclassmen because like I love their vibe, but the things they bring to the table. Like they're good people.
Mm.
Like I really do love the freshmen. I'm so glad like I've been able to get to know them. But like it's just different every year, like depending on each class. But like the 2 classes that just came, they definitely changed it like a lot in a good way.
Does Radford host meets, or like are we not big enough yet?
We could, but our track isn't like we have to get it redone.
Okay.
Our track is like old. But if we got our track redone, we would host meets.
And do you have a favorite place to like go to do meets? Where you're like, you're going to that school and you're like, okay, like I love going there for the facility.
High Point.
Okay.
And then High Point. Oh my gosh, High Point is beautiful. It has a nice track. I also like. We've only been here once. I don't know if we'll ever go back, but South Carolina.
Oh, okay.
That was a nice track. I loved it. Even though like the warm up place was like non-existent, kind of like it was very crowded. It was still just like a vibe. I don't know. Like I really liked it, and I also like running in South Carolina outdoor too. That was fun. Yeah, I like running in High Point in South Carolina.
What is the crowd like at a track meet? Is it all like very like calm, and then you start running, and everybody's really hyper for that, and then it just like kind of stops, and it's just like in waves, or like kind of tell me about like the crowd energy when you go to run a meet?
Well, it depends. Like obviously, like when it's a regular season meet, like the crowd will just like yeah. I mean, like you'll hear cheering, but like when it's conference, it's intense. Like it's every race is intense. Because like every race is like a chance to score points for like the team. Yeah. So everybody's screaming. Like if you aren't watching something, you're missing out on a million things, and you can't even watch everything. Like in indoor, it's easier to watch something because at least everything is in the building. Mm-hmm. Like you can be trying to watch somebody run. We got jumps going on. We got throws going on. In outdoor, the throws are in a whole different area. The jumps are kind of in their own area, and then the things on the track are like right in front of you. So, yeah, like it's just if you're not paying attention, you're missing out on so much.
Would you prefer like doing that? Like, do you prefer like a hyper crowd?
Yes.
Does that you up for sure?
Yeah, I love it. I love noise. I love noise.
How does it help you do better? Just like gives you energy, or?
Yeah, like I remember like. For some people who like run the 4x4 or like long races, when people are starting like you're in front and someone's trying to catch you, the crowd will go like they'll start whooping like
oh my gosh,
yes, and then that's why like you're gonna like if you don't pick it up, somebody's going to pass you. So
that would be so scary. Like you can't just turn around.
No, you cannot.
Oh my gosh, that would be so
you're still down
scary.
in turn, so you just gotta go. Yeah.
Well, do you have anything to say like the students about coming out to support you guys?
Well, we do go to Virginia Tech. I think we're still going back. I don't know because we haven't got our schedule yet. But come to Virginia Tech track meets. They're really cool, and you'll see us running and come cheer us on.
You guys should definitely go check that out. Of course, support all of our athletes. They work very hard. Thank you so much for being on the show today. Hope it was fun for you. We learned a lot more about you and what you do, so that was really fun.
Thank you for having me on. I loved it. I love radio, so this was a fun experience.
I would love to have you back. You should. I would come back. Okay, yeah, you should definitely come back. You guys should stay tuned for that, for announcement for a part 2.
Yeah.
So thank you guys so much for listening today. Of course, make sure to follow Radio Free Radford on Instagram so you can be up to date about that part 2 that'll come in.
Yes.
Thank you guys for listening today. I hope everybody has a great day and a great rest of their week. Thank you for listening. I'll see you next week on Tuesday. Bye, guys.